Hello again. Now that we've sent Rachel home with her own DVD and we were able to give her a sneak preview of what her digital motion x-ray looks like, now I'm going to go ahead and create a report for her for her visit tomorrow. Here we use the DMX proprietary software. So I'm going to go to my control station and it'll load up right away, and I'm going to select Rachel because Rachel was the patient we're looking for. And there's Rachel right there. So by touching the screen, it automatically pulls up her information, and we had prescribed a cervical digital motion x-ray. Some of her symptoms when she came in were headaches, posterior neck pain, increased pain with movement, and to confirm ligamentous instability of the facet joints on flexion extension. Now we're going to go ahead to the worksheet, which comes up right here, and what we did on Rachel was a flexion extension. So we're going to go motion in the neutral lateral projection to full flexion, and as you recall, or when you saw her digital motion x-ray, we saw that Rachel had demonstrated an anterolisthesis of 4-on-5 and 5-on-6. And as you notice, or if you haven't noticed, the computer automatically will name the ligaments that were injured. So in her case, she had an anterolisthesis of C4 on C5 and C5 on C6. That's a sliding of the vertebrae forward. In the impression, it automatically typed up damage to the posterior longitudinal ligament is indicated by an anterolisthesis of C4 on C5 and C5 on C6. Now when she went into extension, I'm going to go ahead and bring this down a little bit, we also saw she had a retrolisthesis. The vertebrae slid backwards at those exact same levels also. So she had a retrolisthesis of 4 on 5, 5 on 6, and I'll scroll down so you can see this. And the computer or the program automatically in the impression typed in damage to the anterior longitudinal ligament is indicated by a retrolisthesis of C4 on C5 and C5 on C6. Now we're going to go and create a report for you, and right here it says create report, comprehensive report. And on the touch screen, it automatically tells me the report is ready. And here we can see Rachel is up here, and I'm going to scroll down, went a little fast, and it actually, in the yellow areas, highlighted her positive findings. So we did nodding projection. I'm going to continue down. It has pictures of ligaments for an anterolisthesis and a retrolisthesis here. It tells what it means when these ligaments are injured. We looked at the facets, the oblique flexion extensions. We did lateral bending. We did actually rotation. And then the last one is that open mouth. At the very end of her report, there will be an impression, and it demonstrates and talks about where her injuries are. And the impression continues on to the next page, and then you go ahead and sign your name. It's that simple.